Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones traded with modest bullish bias throughout this day before erasing some of the gains and now trading flat from the yesterday's closing. So now what to expect from Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones? Which position you should take with the US session in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Yes, we have the NFP data coming in from the US before the US session. That will definitely bring volatility. Thus, trade with caution, trade with the stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Let's start first and look into tech, followed with Dow Jones. Watch till the end and I'll give you the trading levels and strategy towards the end of every analysis. Now look at US 100 on the early charts, lower lows, flat top, expanding triangle, increasing bearishness. Yes, only bullishness is if it stays above 16,030-60 zone. This I have mentioned several times in my preceding analysis, and in every analysis I always mention this zone, that 16,030, 16,060 is the zone. If it breaks past by this zone, it is not going to come back. Possibly we are looking forward to 16,140 and 200 levels. Yet again, these levels are playing out to be a good resistance zone. So yes, a buying entry about 16,030 is very, very clear. Now see, divergence here and a flat top suggests yes, it is increasingly bearish. We have to wait for a breakout. Now also one must notice there are supports here at 940, 950 zone. Thus if you see it is staying below 940, there could be little bearishness. Now what has happened on the early chart? See, moving averages are trading with divergence and are staying bullish here. Prices have taken the support here and from here it can fly off as well. Stochastic looking down, MACD has crossed over here at the top, trying to trade with divergence. If you look at the movement on MACD, you will observe good swings are seen here. It has achieved the top, it can hit the bottom here, which means more bearishness may prevail. RSI looking down, coming to 2-hour. Now look at the 2-hour chart. See, divide this into two, you will find symmetry here. See, these two are symmetrical. This is done. Now preceding move was a bullish move from the bottom, thus it can give a bearish move here for the bottom. Now it is trading in this retracement zone, higher highs, higher lows. Support there on the downside towards 15,800, 780 is very, very strong, and a breakout once it breaks out beyond 16,030, 16,060 zone. Yes, you can say more bullishness is going to prevail here on the upside. Now look at the crossover here between the moving averages. Yes, the 20, 50, 100 period moving averages have crossed over. It's still in the bullish zone. Stochastic looking up. MACD has seen good waves. It is trying to converge crossover for sell. Now, it does not mean that it cannot climb higher. It can, but right now it is looking forward to converge crossover for a sell and move downwards. If you look at RSI is looking down, divide into two. It appears to be trading in symmetry, trying to look downwards. Coming to 3-hour. Now look at 3-hour chart. See, first of all, one must notice the momentum here. A strong bearish momentum. This is retracement and this is a bearish flag formation. Once it breaks out beyond 16,030, you have to buy. Expect 16,060, 16,100, 140 and 200 levels can be also seen here. Yes, moving averages have crossed over here, are trading with divergence, trading bullish. Support levels here are going to be strong at around 15,940 to 15,900 zone. Very, very strong support exists there. And then 15,870. Thus, as long as this zone is respected, the possibility of a reversal will be very, very high. Now also notice the movement. It is just trading in the zone here, and we can expect it to hit the bottom of this channel. It has almost achieved the top. The bottom of the channel is at 15,800. Stochastic looking down. MACD is still in green. It is trying to look upwards, trying to stay bullish. It has a scope for it to continue on the upside. RSI is trying to trade with slight bearishness. Coming to 4-hour. Now look at 4-hour charts. The crossover here between the 20-50 period moving average. This suggests that possibility of a movement towards 15,900 levels exists. Very, very strong support exists. There are lower highs, lower lows, trying to trade in this flag. Let it give a breakout above the flag. It can try to move towards 16,100 and 140 levels. And yes, it is still. Now see, another point to note here, one very important point. See the bearishness here, the retracement here. Now it is retraced, and if it breaks below 15,800, that will be the call for the bears out there, and we can see a major crash. Now another point to note here is, see, the preceding candle had a push from the top side. The candle closed in almost bottom, and since then it is trying to trade in this zone. possibly it can in fact achieve the or hit the highs here before dropping. There is a possibility to it. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, it is looking upwards. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily. Now, before we look into the daily charts and I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my mentorship batch. The 28th batch is announced. You can be part of it. Register yourself now itself. Equip yourself with the tools, techniques, and strategies which can help you identify profitable trades and help you trade profitably. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel on Telegram. And yes, do not miss the opportunity to register for the webinar this coming Sunday. We are going to take a holistic view of the markets for the coming week. I'll be taking up your questions live there as well. And yes, we will discuss the indices, the commodities, and dollar together and try to find out what can be expected from the coming week. The next week, anyways, is crucial as we have the FOMC. Yes, so do register for the webinar. Link are there in my communities tab in my channel description and video description. Now let's have a look at the daily chart. See, on the daily charts, first of all, preceding candle, yes, it is formed the double bottom, it has achieved higher highs here, and yes, it has got a stronger resistance there. See, one important observation here is it has still got the support intact from the 20 period. With the support of the 20 period, it is trying to rise, and that is what it has done. But most importantly, the resistance levels are intact. The next observation is the higher highs which it has shown, which makes 16,060, 16,100 zone as a greater resistance zone. It can reverse achieving those levels as well. And the next observation is it has started on a flat note and see red, green, which means this could be a red candle. This is another way to look at it. But right now it is willing to break out. Whichever direction it gives a breakout, it is going to be a stronger one. The stochastic has retraced, trying to look upwards. The MACD. Now this is important. MACD has tried to converge. And remember, this crossover on MACD has come at an extremely elevated levels. Since then, we have seen a MACD trading with lowering moves, and the market are also trying to consolidate here. Though the movement is hardly any from the top, you can see 16,200 was the top and it is now at 15,950. But yes, we have seen a good drop. Now it is trying to converge a bit. You can see diminishing candle size, which suggests that it is trying to converge a bit before looking forward to a larger drop there. So possibility of a bearish move exists here. RSI is looking down, but see, whatever it takes, we have to just stick to the trading levels. First thing is, if you see it is staying beyond 16,030, you need not stay short. We are going to look forward to a rise. How far? See, the strongest resistance 16,060, 16,100 zone. This is going to be the zone where we are going to find maximum resistance for Nasdaq 100. And once it moves beyond this zone, certainly we can look forward to 140 and 200 levels as well. Yes, it can continue to stay bullish beyond those levels. The trade with caution, it can show you swings as well. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 15,940 levels. Below 15,940, you can expect little bearishness, might take it till towards 920, and below 900 it is going to be 860, 840, which is a greater support. 870, 840 rather, I will say greater support levels are there than 800. If you see it is staying below 800, consider that a crash is waiting for it and a major fall can be expected. So take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. Now see, US30, if you look at drop there, retracement is done. The high is there at 36,150, greater resistance. With that as resistance, we have seen now US30 reversing. It is just trading with a flat top and a lower lows. Support there at 36,050, 040 is very strong. Below 36,040 is where we can find more bears. Then you can consider that drop retracement, and if it gives a breakout, it will take it to the lows. Where are the lows? 35,900 levels. Stochastic looking down, MACD crossing over for a sell, bearish sign here on the hourly charts. RSI is looking down as well. Coming to 2-hour chart, likewise on the 2-hour charts, 36,151, greater resistance. With that as resistance, it has seen this reversal, lower lows there. Possibility of it to break below 36,040 exists, below which you can say more bearishness may prevail, and then I will look forward to 35,950, 900. See the drop retracement, and if it gives a drop from here, more bearishness is going to prevail. The stochastic has dropped. MACD, see, MACD is under retracement. After the drop, it is trying to converge a bit and trade with the retracement levels. But see, the slope is very gradual, suggests that it can in fact cross over for sell from the current levels. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to 3 hour. Now look at 3 hour charts. The few candles from here, you will find 36 130 160 zone, greater resistance and a flat top. After that, we have seen the third or three bearish candle. Now see a couple of bullish candle retracement, then a bullish candle reversal sign, and then this retracement. Now see the size of the candles and here are different, suggesting that the bullishness here was stronger, the bearishness is a bit less. Now you should also see the preceding candle comes with a bigger force from the top, and it has reversed and closed the bottom. Now it is moving downwards. So possibility, once it stays below 36040, we can look forward to 36,000. And below 36,000 is where the bears will take over, and we can expect further lows. How low? 36, 35,950, 35,900 is the support zone. Yes, it has been trading in this bearish channel here. Stochastic here looking down, trying to trade bearish. MACD is also at bottom here, trying to trade bearish again, and RSI looking down. Coming to 4-hour charts, now look at 4-hour charts, drop, retracement, resistance, symmetry, and then this drop. Now possibility, what are the possibilities here? See, first of all, lower lows here are done, higher highs here. Once you see it is staying above 36 100, we can expect it to move towards 140 160 170 zone. Very strong resistance there, and if it stays beyond 36 170, you can treat this for a reversal. In general, looking at the preceding candle, we have seen a bigger force from the upside, and that is why it is continuing on the downside. Yes, if you see it is staying below 36040, it stays short for further drop from there. Now look at the daily chart. See, greater resistance on the upside, it is trading in this flag formation. Just ignore this candle. If you ignore this candle, you will find a beautiful formation here, which makes a sense that 35,950, 35,900 is going to be the next target levels for the day. Stochastic looking down, MACD is bearish divergent, RSI is looking down as well. Coming to the day, now look at the daily charts. See, just ignore this candle and you will find it a beautiful channel if you just ignore this candle. But every candle has a meaning, and right now it is suggestive of lower lows, lower highs, 35,950 on the downside. Very good support, and it is forming a good flag. Breaking below 35,900 is where we can see bear attack here. It has formed lower highs for the day, and it is trying to reverse, so possibly we can see lower lows as well. Any move beyond 36 160 zone is where the bulls will take over. Now remember, I have mentioned several times, the divergence of the price from the moving average calls for it to converge, thus be careful. Stochastic looking down vertically, MACD is trying to converge, crossover for a sell. It is right now at the peak, and this crossover may bring bearishness. So today is the day for it to decide. RSI is overbought as well. The sell at 36040, buy at 36,140. If you are buying at 30, or rather you can buy here at 36,100 itself, but 130 160 or 170 zone greater resistance. In fact, I will say 36 200 260 and 300 are the next resistances level, and it can reverse any point of time as long as it stays below 36 300, forming the double top. Also it can reverse if it has to show a major swing. You have to put a trailing stop loss here and keep closing as you see, or keep shifting your stop losses as you see it at any of these resistances. So you can buy here at 36 100, but with caution, 130 160 or 170 levels first resistances, then 200 260 as the next, and 300 as the next resistances. Keep shifting your stop losses and keep closing and booking profits. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 36040. 36,000, 35,950 and 35,900 are three support levels. Below 35,900, it is not going to come back. We are going to look forward to a major fall. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Join the free webinar. Reach out to me for any of your queries, and visit the platform www.forexfunda.com for any of your trading related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.